Stay safe and stay healthy, Nana. Wash your hands regularly with your hand wash. Don't use sanitizer too much. Eat healthy food. Have proper sleep, children, daily. Okay, right. Now what are we doing today, children? We are learning your concepts today. What are those concepts? Big, small, long, short, and tall and short. Okay, let us come to big and small. What do you mean by big? Big. Big means peddadi. Big का मतलब बड़ा. What do you mean by big? Peddadi or big माने बड़ा. Small. Very small object. What do you mean by small? चिन्नदी और छोटा. Small का मतलब क्या है? छोटा. Small అంటే చిన్నది. Okay. Now suppose here I have see apple is big apple, and here apple is small. Here we have big apple and small apple. And here you see the circle is big and we have small circle. Big circle, small circle. Pedda circle, chinna circle, and bada circle, chota circle. So big का मतलब क्या है? बड़ा. Big अंटे पेद्धदी. Small का मतलब छोटा. Small अंटे चिन्नदी. Okay. Now take here, see. This is big book. This is small book. The book is big. This is small book. Okay, children. Big ante enti peddadi. Small ante chinnadi. Big का मतलब क्या है? बड़ा. Small छोटा. I think at your home also you have very big objects. Small objects also, children. Come on, ask your father to give big objects and ask your mother to give small objects and try to pick out the big and small objects. Okay, next. Let us take long and short. Long, short. Long ante podu. Long ante podu. Okay. Long का मतलब लंबा. Long का मतलब लंबा. Short. Short ante poti. चिन्नल poti. Okay. See, this scale is long. This scale is short. Long, short. Now see, the pencil here is long and the pencil here is short. Long, short. Okay, children. Next, tall, short. You have lot many trees. Yes, tall plants are nothing but trees. See, coconut tree is tall and you find this tree is short. Tall ante podu. Short ante poti. Okay. Now see, this bottle is tall. This is small. Tall, short. Tall, short. Your father is tall and you are small. Your father is tall and you are small. What are children? Big apple, small apple. Big का मतलब बड़ा, small का मतलब छोटा, and long. See, this scale is long and this is short. This is long scale, this is short scale. This is taller, this is shorter. This is tall, this is short. This is long, this is short. Got it, children? So these are your concepts. Big, small, long, short, tall, short. Hope you understood this concept, children. Okay, thank you.
Good morning, children. Hope you are all doing well. You already know that maths deal with numbers. But before learning numbers, let us learn and understand some concepts. We call these concepts as pre-number concepts. Here, you need to observe some of the objects and looking at them, you have to answer my questions. Okay? Look at the picture. Observe it carefully. What did you observe, children? Yes, there are two animals. Can you identify them? Yes, one is the elephant and other one is the mouse. Are both the animals of same size, children? No. Looking at the elephant, you can say it is big in size and the mouse is small in size. Yes, today we are going to learn about big and small. Have you ever been to the market with your parents, children? Yes. Did you observe your mother buying vegetables like tomatoes, potatoes, onions? Yes, very good. Do all the tomatoes will be of the same size? No. Some of them will be big and some of them will be small. We can compare two things, whether it is big or small, by looking at its size. Now, let me show you some more examples. And you have to find out which is big and which is small. Look at the fruits, children. Can you identify them? Yes, very good. One is apple and the other one is strawberry. Now tell me, which is big? Yes, very good, children. The apple is big. Then which is the small fruit, children? The strawberry is small. Very good. Look here, children. I bought two flowers for you. One is the pink flower and the other is the yellow flower. In these, try to identify which is the big flower. Yes, you are correct. Yellow flower is the big one. And which is the small flower, children? Wow, that's very good. Pink flower is the small one. How can you identify, children, which is big and which is small? Yes, by looking at the size of the objects, you can say which is big and which is small. Let us take one more example. Do you like playing with balls? Yes, all the children like playing with balls. See here, I bought two balls for you. One is the orange ball, that is, we call it as basketball, and the other one is the green ball. We call it as tennis ball. So here, children, you have a basketball and a tennis ball. Now your task is, in these, can you find which is big ball? Yes, very good. The basketball is the big one. Then, can you tell me which is the small ball? Wow, that's so nice, children. The green ball is the small ball. Very good. Let us see one more. Do you like fruits, children? Yes, even I like fruits very much. Today, I went to the market and bought some fruits. Let me show you what I have bought and I will put them in a basket one by one. Okay? You can observe. Here is the basket, children. I have bought a watermelon, an apple, a mango, an orange and kiwi. Now observe all the fruits carefully, children. Can you identify which is the biggest fruit among these? Yes, super, very good, children. Watermelon is the biggest fruit. Then, what about the smallest one, children? Can you identify which is the small fruit here? Oh, that's very nice. Kiwi is the smallest fruit here. So, children, till now, you have learned how to identify an object which is big or which is small. Depending on the size of the objects, we can say whether the object is big or small. So here now, we are having a small task. Shall we solve it? Yes. Observe the vegetables in your fridge, children. Collect the pictures of the big vegetable and the small vegetable. You might be seeing so many vegetables in your refrigerator, yes? So, in your previous books or anywhere, from anywhere, you have to collect the pictures of the big vegetable and a small vegetable. Till now, you have learnt how to identify which is big and which is small. Now, let us learn another new concept. Observe the given picture, children. What did you observe? Can you identify them? Yes, it is a skyscraper and the other one is a house. Do both the objects look same, children? No. Then how do they look? Yes, very good. One is tall and the other one is short. Now let us learn about what is tall and what is short and how to compare them. Okay. You have already learnt in your pre-primary classes about standing lines and sleeping lines. Yes or no? Yes, because to write alphabet or numbers, we will learn these standing lines and sleeping lines. Using that, we will classify the things which we see. Look at the picture carefully, children. When an object is in the standing position, we generally look at the height of the object. See here, this is the height of the object. We say as height of the tree, height of the person. Similarly, whenever the object is in the standing position, we look at the height of the object. If the object is having more height, it is said to be taller. If the object is having less height, it is said to be short. Just by looking at the picture, we can say that very easily, right? So here, the skyscraper is taller and the house is shorter. Have you ever went to the zoo, children? Yes, you might have seen so many animals there like lion, tiger, giraffe, birds like parrots, hippo, rhino. Yes? Can you tell me what is the tallest animal you have seen there? Yes, giraffe is the tallest animal. Now I have a question for you. Can you see the teddy bear in the top rack, children? Yes, there are two kids standing here. One is Ram and the other one is Rita. Can you tell me who can take the teddy easily? Yes, good. Ram can take it very easily. Why, children? As Ram is taller, he can take the teddy very easily. And as Rita is shorter, she cannot take it easily. Good. Look at this example and find out which is tall and which is short. Here there are two trees, children. Identify which tree is tall and which tree is short. Yes, this tree is tall and the other one is short. Is your answer correct, children? Good. Let's try one more example. Look at this picture. What can you see here? Yes, it is a family picture. Here you can see a father, a mother, a daughter and a son. By looking at them, can you tell me who is the tallest in this family picture? Yes, father is the tallest person in the family. Who is the shortest person here? Wow, that's very good. Yeah, son is the shortest person here. So children, what did you understand from all these examples? If the object is having more height, it is said to be tall. And if the object is having less height, it is said to be short. So, now you are able to identify which is tall and which is short. I am going to give you a small task. Observe the heights of all your family members. Now tell me who is the tallest in your family and who is the shortest person. Okay, try it. Similarly, as we look at the height of the objects which are in the standing position, in the same way, when the objects are in the sleeping position, we look at its length. We call this as length. Now, let us learn about long and short. Which objects are long and which objects are short? If the object is having more length, we say that the object is long. And if it is having less length, we say it as short. Have you seen a snake, children? Yes, it is very dangerous. Look at this picture. Here is a snake and a caterpillar. Looking at their lengths, can you tell me which is long? Yes, the snake is long. Then what about the caterpillar? The caterpillar is short. Let us see some more examples. You can see two pencils here. One is the orange pencil and the other one is the black pencil. Can you tell me which pencil is long? Yes, very good. The orange pencil is long. Then which is the short pencil? The black one is the shorter one. Let us see one more example. Can you identify these objects, children? One is the sword and the other one is knife. Sword generally we see with the kings at the time of war. You might have seen in many movies. Knife will be used by our mother to cut fruits and vegetables. Yes or no? Yes. By looking at them, can you tell me which is long and which is short? Yes, excellent, children. The sword is long and the knife is short. So, depending on the length of the objects, we can easily say which is long and which is short. Okay? Till now, you have learnt what is long and what is short. Right? Now, here is a small task for you. Do you know a scale, children? Yes, you will use it to draw pictures like house. Yes? Yes. Now, draw the picture of a scale. One should be long and one should be short. Okay?